So in today's video we are going to talk about data types. Data types are simply the other names for the values given to a variable. I know this might not be understandable, so let me give a name, variable name. Okay, let's give a value. So name is Revanth. Okay, now this is the value for this variable. Now what do we call this? This is a word, right? This is a word, but in Python we call this as a string. Okay, so anything between two double quotes is called a string. Okay, this is a term used in Python. Next we'll give an age variable. Okay, now this one here, this is called as an integer. Okay, in maths you have studied that integers are non-decimal numbers and are negative numbers and positive numbers. These are integers. Okay, even minus 12 is an integer. Then we'll give his marks percentage. Okay, so percentage equals to 99.8. okay, we'll give this. Now what do we call this in real life? We call this as an decimal number, but in Python this is called as float. Okay, this is called as a float. The decimal numbers are called as float. This is the term used in Python. Okay, next let's say that someone asks you a question, do you study well or not? You give two, there are two possibilities. You give either true or false. You do study well or you do not study well. So question, give a question equals to do not do you study well? You are giving true. So true, this is called an boolean. Okay, this is called as an boolean. Let's use comments. This is called as a boolean. Okay, so anything between the double quotes is called as a string. Anything between any integer, any number, non-decimal number is called as an integer, and any decimal number is called as a float, and any true or false value is called as a boolean. Okay, now if you want to check these data types, you can do one thing. Okay, print, and you give type. Okay, then before that go here and press enter and come up. Then write num equals to 1. Okay, print type num. So this will basically print what kind of data type is num. So num is a integer, int. Okay, so it would print in a terminal that it is an integer, it is of class int. See here, class int. Now if you change this name to George, then if you type in name here, okay, now what is this? This is a string. Now let's run this and see here, class str is the short form of string. Okay, then if you give 3.5 here, let's write per for percent, then here we'll write per. Let's run this, and class float, right? Then let's give true here, Now let's run this class bool. Yeah, correct. Okay, because this is a boolean. Okay, these are none other than data types. Okay,